behind that one, and why is blockchain a technology which might help, and what actually is the problem which is solved
Yeah, I can
independently
just,
from the
let's say, pull it
technology?
out of my personal experience. I was in about 15 years supplying, representing automation suppliers, selling to machine building companies. And one of the big challenges is always the planning of the quantities along interlinked supply chains. So Kanban is a pull principle. So from the speed you are selling machines as a machine builder, your sub-suppliers are, so to say, upstream getting pull signals. So you can actually, the whole supply chain is adjusted as a complete interlinked chain of demand and supply. So Kanban is a very, very beneficial principle, simplifying all the purchasing, all the let's say, otherwise very complex demand planning. So it's a principle that industry is trying to establish since 20 years, but other than automotive, it's not really been taking off. I guess you have your own experience with it.
And I think that's the background, isn't it? It was Toyota who kind of invented this one as part of their lean principles, which have been adopted in a number of industries in different shades and forms. And, excuse me, to level out the supply chain and to have material available when it is needed without overstocking, without over committing capital effectively to buy stuff, was kind of like the innovative principle. And the underlying principle of having effectively a cycle of signals which says, okay, I need something or I consumed something, send me more, is actually quite simple. And the adoption in itself is not at this moment in time tied to blockchain technology as an enabler as such. Kanban has been used for quite a while. So
Yes.
what is the spin now from our side to make it kind of the next step in the usage? I think the main challenge which we have there is that a lot of companies would love to implement this method, but it comes with a hefty price, which is probably a little bit lightened with cloud services, but still there. Like I have to have a license. I have to give someone access to my systems. By a sudden, I have risks and concerns in the cybersecurity space I have to deal with.
Right.
I cannot settle values through the Kanban system directly. I need another system to do that. So,
and Torsten, one more point. When I was in the role of a sub-supplier, you are confronted at every larger customer, and you hopefully have many large customers, has a different system. So you, as a sub-supplier, you need to adjust to a complex world of let's say, enterprise architectures and IT infrastructures of your actually large customers who ask you to Kanban supply. It's a mission impossible.
so the idea which we have with this project is actually bring it on to a trustless blockchain, do the signaling there, interface with relevant systems, or make it easy accessible through a classical DApp application as a front end, which then gives the ability to integrate from big to small customers in the supply chain game, and take the complexities out which you just mentioned.
Right.